Shalom, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS that rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out there fighting, doing this work with truth and sincerity. So, Brother Bonsapah, back at you again with another lesson. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. There's a quick lesson I want to get into concerning concerning the prophecies that is happening. Once again, the prophecies are literally jumping off the scriptures and walking down the street, man. And as time progresses and things to come, it's going to get worse and worse out here on you Israelites, man. We don't care about the heathen nations, the other nations, because the whole planet, okay, it's going this kingdom, this wicked kingdom is going to be destroyed, man. And the heathens as well. The only people that's going to make it up out of this is the elect of the nation of Israel. Consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's it. If you're not part of the elect of the nation of Israel, you will not make it from the Lord's anger that's about to be poured out upon this place, because the wickedness has reached unto the heavens, man. So just a quick lesson I want to get into concerning this C-19 vaccination thing. It's going to make life is going to get very uncomfortable. You're going to have to do away with your car, where you live, your cell phones. Because if you don't have this vaccination in you, your life is not going to be the same. You're going to have to go come get your car. Some of us, a lot of us, jobs going to require for you to take it. And you won't be able to go back into your job to make any money. And places where we live is going to be different. But the Lord's going to make a way out of it for the elect of his men, and we have to solely trust and depend upon that. We have to definitely fast and pray for a very high level of faith, man. It's gonna get very, very ugly out here, man. NYC DOE says teachers who refuse C-19 tests will be removed from payroll. Teachers and staff protesting in New York City for better CV precautions. Get tested or get out. Wow. The City Department of Education posted an internal rule Friday for members of the United Federation of Teachers, warning that those who refuse to be tested for the C-19 in school will be put on leave and taken off payroll. And there's going to be a lot of uncomfortable situations that's coming at any given time, man. They making you do these things, so how are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to take care of yourselves, man? You know, how are you going to provide a roof over your head for you and your family? Us in this truth, beginning with the apostles and the elders and the men on down, you know, that's why we out here warning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to turn from your wicked ways and repent and come back and fully trust on Yahweh while Yahweh Shah, because there's no other help out there that's going to help you in these times, man. You see, everybody gonna be faced with choices, especially Jacob, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We all gonna be tested, but those who the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai allowed to wake up to this knowledge, we're gonna have to depend solely upon Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. You know. And, we have to. UFT members who don't consist testing within 1 week of returning to their buildings will not be placed on leave without pay. No, their buildings will be placed on leave, Salakia, without pay, says the rule obtained by the Post. It added in reference to non-UFT school workers guidance regarding other staff members who do not consent will be forthcoming. The staffers will not be allowed to submit C-19 test results from a private doctor or other health care provider, the DOE decreed. Wow. After closing all schools on November 18th for 2.5 weeks due to rising coronavirus cases, Mayor de Blasio ordered a reopening Monday for pre-K, K through 5, and students with disabilities, about 190 kids in all. De Blasio also ordered random and school testing of 20% of the staff and students weekly. Previously, the test was 10% to 20% monthly. Come on, man. This shit is... Man, at the end of the day, we do want this place to be destroyed, man. We got to just turn to Yahweh about Shema Shai, man, and fully trust and do what we need to do through the Spirit as the elect would do. Students who attend in-person classes also must be tested. Students 3K kindergarten, but others have to bring parental consent forms on Monday. Those without parental consent of a valid excuse will be moved to all remote instructions. Man, under a revised issue Friday, parents of students with disabilities may get permission to take their children for testing outside doctors, thus allowing the parents to be present, but the kids still have to get tested. Boy, so all this is to basically lift brother spirits up, those who's in the know, those in this truth, who've been taking heed to the scriptures through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, beginning with the apostles and elders and the men no down, man. 1 Corinthians 10:13, there hath no temptation taking you, but such as in common to man. So it's not common that we catch hell and go through things. You know, we've been going through things our whole lives, man. Okay? So it's not common that we're going to go through these things. We go through things every day. And that's part of sacrificing our living bodies to this ministry and to Yahweh by Shema Shai. Whether we go out on the highways, byways, you know, the hell you catching in your life, man. You know, so, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So the Most High created all our spirits, so he know how much man, each and every man can take. So he's not going to give us the temptation above the measure that he gave us. He's going to give us what we need, and he know that we're going to go through it and get over it. We got to fully trust in him. You see, once we show the faith in Yahweh by Shema Shai by stepping out there first, that he's going to step out there with us, man. But we have to show him that we fully trust in him, man. So there hath no temptation taken you, 1 Corinthians 10:13, taking you, but such as is coming to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. So he know each man's spirit can bear it. He know the measure of temptation to put on each man in his truth. Or Israelite, the 144,000, Lord willing, we praying and hoping that we those men. So he's going to make a way for us to escape the fiery darts that is constantly being thrown at us, and it's going to intensify. It's going to be very dark. It's going to get bloody out here, man. And we got to walk by spirit and not by sight. We're going to have to keep that. And that's why this grace period is detrimental to the Israelites, because you're going to have to have that mindset, that spirit, man. You know, he's going to make a way for us to escape it. Like it says in Romans 12, man, present your body a living sacrifice. You're going to the camps, the things you're going through in life, losing your place, losing your car. You know, you have to start probably walking everywhere. You see what I'm saying? But we still have to trust Yahweh by Shema Shai, and losing that is nothing compared to what we're going to gain. And me speaking for myself personally as well, got to pray for more faith like never before of our righteous forefathers, man. He didn't forsake Daniel in the lion's den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah, our people threw Jeremiah in a pit of mud. But yet the Most High delivered him out. So it's going to get bad out here, man. We got to hold that faith in Yahweh by Shema Shai and that integrity, man. So he'll make a way for that man, the elect man, to escape that temptation. You know? Let's go to James 1. See something real quick. So the temptation that we go through and what's coming is going to take a high level of faith, brothers. You know what I'm saying? The Lord won't allow that temptation to be more than we can stand, because he's going to show us a way that we can endure once we trust and believe in Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. James 1:3, and knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh the patience, meaning sufferance, man. So we're going to have to go through a lot of things to be able to escape what's coming, man. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. So we put our trust in the Lord, then he got us. So we don't have to want for anything. He'll be able to make a way for it to escape that temptation, man. Verse 10, but verse 10, where is it? Verse 12, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him, man. So we have this to look forward to. You know, again, speaking for myself, is first and foremost, you know, working on these things, man, in your daily lives, and just keep walking by the Spirit and not by sight. And we know that the Lord is going to get us out of any temptation that's going to come upon, man. You know what I'm saying? Catching hell. We're already catching hell. So we want to be able to endure through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Abishai to take us out of the temptation that's going to come upon the world. Revelations 10, Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, because the whole planet and all of Israel, including the men of the Lord, are going to be tested out here. It's going to be, everybody going to be left with a choice. Whether you go live or whether you go die. You know, everybody going to have a choice in that day. The whole planet is going to be tempted. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, the sufferings of what you're going through in this truth and this walk. You know, with your family, with your, your so-called wife that you with, that brought, you know what I'm saying, giving brothers hell, not respecting you and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We go, your job's tripping. And right now, it's hard to get a job now, man. Shit, everybody working from home. They're closing down the doors of the middle class. So it's going to be left with some damn situations out here, man, that we're going to be faced with. But we have to keep that hope in Yahweh Bashim Abishai, man, that he is to save you from any dire situation, man. And it'd be beautiful for us to endure and go through that and be able to come out of that, man. Oh, it's going to feel so beautiful, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride, man. It's going to be a goddamn, oh, boy. So we got to just stay strong and stay prayed up. Keep that prayer line of communication open to Yahweh Bashim Abishai. You know, those who's listening and coming into this thing, man, you got to take this serious, man. You don't have no time to be slacking on nothing. No one. Whether the brothers coming in and the listeners, the believers and the men of the Lord as well, man. Nobody can slack. We want to keep doing this thing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Abishai, Lord willing, keep the spirit upon us to keep pushing forward. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, and it's upon us. This match starting with this vaccination, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's just going to intensify. Don't forget about the Third World War. That's going to take place. The stuff that's going overseas right now, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about that in the news, but yet behind closed doors, things is happening over there, man. So it's going to be a culmination of events that's going to transpire to where it's going to make the world, man, shake, rattle, and roll, man. And you don't want to be here on the soils of this place once the war break out. Third World War that break out. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. And the men of the Lord, when we those men ought to have a mindset in the book of King David, Psalm 62, I think it's a Psalm of David, 62 and 5. The chief suggested the Psalm of David, try my soul, wait upon the Most High, for he is coming for my salvation. Psalm 62 and 2, he only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall be greatly moved. I shall not be greatly moved. You see? Let's go to 5. My soul, wait thou only upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for my expectation is from him. We expecting Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to help us, but we have to show faith and trust in him as well to be able to have him to meet us halfway, man. We got to show him, man. Yeah, we're in this flesh because it's easier said than done. That's why we pray for strength, that the Lord allow us to be able to endure the perilous times that's headed this way. And it's starting with the max right now, man. You see? And the Most High is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua, trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart, meaning your mind, before him, the Most High, is a refuge for us, Selah. Surely men of low degree of vanity come. That's all I wanted through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. Lord willing, this was edifying. Just the Brother Bones of Pod. Until the next time, I should say, Shalom.